Welcome to Drayton, 9th of March 2013. On the point, just done the tickets for these guys, and away you go. Hi John, this is the Christmas guy that comes fishing Christmas Day. He's down with a low double. Happy days. Steve.
Morning.
What do you think to the updates then, Steve?
Fantastic. Keeps everyone informed when you're not here, when you miss the place, and we get to see who's catching and whereabouts from. Good hints and tips.
Brilliant. Hopefully you'll have a few fish today, Steve.
Well, he will. I will.
Okay,
not unless
mate.
you're going to help me.
Alright boys. Quick look at the dam wall. A few lads on the dam wall today. Mark and Andy from Free Spirit. I think they're on about 20 fish each at the moment. Fishing out about 140. Nice flat spot there where somebody's been baiting in hemp and corn. And old Foxy up there, he's had two, makes a change. Foxy's up to his usual tricks, nicking other people's fish. He can't catch fish, so he pinches other people's. Morning Mark, you're going to show John a few tips and give him a few hints on bait and tactics?
Yeah, definitely. So, I was going to talk through what I'm doing this morning really. Probably fishing anywhere from 10, 15 and 20 sort of area. I've not really measured it. I'll explain in a minute how I'm actually putting the hook baits directly over the spot. So to start with, obviously I'm fishing zigs. I'm fishing 9-foot zigs at the minute, something like that. Fishing a size 10 hook on that. Don't want it too big. So obviously when the fish are coming up to it in the water, what you'll find is when they do come up, is they're going to see it. If you've got some, see if the other lads don't, if they've got size 4s on and stuff like that. It can work in some respects, but I like to size 10. Trying to disguise it. At the end of the day, our fish is most likely looking up at the bait. So size 10 up. You can see on there, I've sharpened it, so it's like, every now and again I just run it across my foil. So that really is like a razor sharp. As soon as it pulls on the lead, they're up. As simple as that. I really do sharpen. Even at the back, I sharpen. So the thing is, I always keep it tight when you place that bait. Just always keep it tight to the bait. If you're fishing a bottom bait, you can use 5-10 mil air or even more. But when you're on the zig, it wants to be dead tight too. So it's one of the things as well. This needs replacing now, it's had too many fish. On the zig as well, I'm using a 10-pound floor carbon mainline. So people go, what? Like that. But what I'm trying to do is grab the fish directly off the lead, because I want it to be the loop. So that's the lead there, rather than come directly off it, I want it to basically try and fall onto the bottom of it. So when that fish sucks, it's basically like a quickly balanced top hook, but 9-10 foot off the bottom. What we've been finding today, all the times I fish it, rather than put the zig fish here, I'm actually hooking them up to half an inch in the mouth, which is why I've only lost 2 fish today. And both of them have been on the zig that I put straight to the leg just to see what's going on. So definitely for me, floor carbon, even the floor carbon coated lines. If I'm really if I'm having loads of fish, I'm even stepping up to 15 pounds or more. So I can do more stickers, then probably the size of the hook as well. So what I found as well on zig fishing is basically an inline lead. If you put a...
What kind of rod do you use?
Obviously, it's a Free Spirit. It's one of the new ones which I've been designed over a year and a half ago. Been put for its paces. Just putting it for its paces a bit more now on these sort of waters. It's a 13-foot E-class SU, 13-foot 3.5. As you can see there, even on light shopping, so I'm really, so I've got a buoy out here, about 60 yards, and I'm going to pull it because of the buoy. It's only had probably one of the buoy because of it. But I can stick the old 4-ounce, 5-ounce lead on. Pull it 200 yards. So value for money, there's nothing that touches the market. Simple as that. I think they're $2.20 each, but if you look at it as in, if you're buying 3, you get a discount of 10%. So you're down to like the £200 mark. And I say I have been sticking on that because the week wasn't me. They have a 4-ounce lead and a 4-ounce stick, 20 yards, 15-20 yards past the boat, and the boat's 160. So with a stick, that's a long way. So actually a tapered line, not actually a braided leader. So, but for me, in a minute we're playing with these, put nice action in the tip. and my Nando's got a second pound fish now, and good value for money. So what I'll do now is I'll show you through the spot mix and explain how I'm putting that over the top of the spot, or spom over the top of this. You know, I'll see a lot of people down here and I'm watching it, they're all over the shop with some of the rigs are short of the spom in the spot. I'll give you an idea how I can get it smack on with that, measuring it down the bank.
There you go, Mark. Ever so noisy. Here we have Hutchie spod mix, hemp, corn, a few pellets in there, nice and sloppy. And away we go, Mark.
There we go. Right, so we can explain how to, so John can explain, I'm going to explain exactly how I get my rigs directly underneath that. Simple really. What I'm doing is, so I'm getting the dynamite hemp, which I find is very oily, which I put in there. For me it's, I know it's buying it until some people say it is a bit expensive, but it does what it does, simple as that. So first of all, put a couple of tubs of that in. I've got some sinking pellet in there, and I've also got some floating pellet. We've had a few fish today take off the top. Unfortunately the gulls are annoying us, so we've left them alone. Also in there we've got corn, liquidised corn. Now the reason why I liquidise the corn is all them kernels, will all be, as the rest of it's falling down, the kernels will stop in different layers. A lot of stock there won't keep falling too quick, which is definitely when we chuck it in the margins. You look at two mixes, look at the mix that Andy made and the mix that I made, chucked it in, you can see mine was staying in the layers. So we've mixed them together, so you might as well, it's as cheap as chips then. But just keep it simple. I mean, if you want to put a bit of ground baiting with that, you can do as well. That'll help cloud the water up. And there's also a tin of condensed milk in there that helps cloud it all up. So just keep it simple. And what I'm doing is to make sure that the reason why I put some oil in there as well, put a little bit of fish oil or anything in there, is that when you keep putting that spom out, that'll start slicking up. You just cast your rig directly in the middle of that. And all you've got to do is once you clip, so that's obviously clipped up, just keep spodding it on the same mark, and your zig rig's fishing directly underneath it. You can walk it down the bank, and obviously minus a little bit for you. If I'm fishing at 100 yards, I'd probably minus 3 yards from your spot in the spom. So obviously your rig's going, if you've got it clipped up or swinging. The easiest way to do it, put the spom out, get the slick on the surface, cast it in the slick, job done. It makes life easy. So you put a marker out as well if you want. And that's how I find my depth, is I put the marker up. I know the depth's here, so it's not so bad for me, but if you don't know the depth, put the marker out. If it's 20 foot, in the winter, I'll probably start at about 10 foot and then work my way down. You could probably start at about 12 foot as well. Keep chopping it short. So you've got loads of zig rigs made up, you aren't going to be, you can make some 10 foot ones up, 12 foot ones up. I'll make them all at 12 foot, 14 foot, and I just chop them where I want, so I ain't got to keep making new rigs up. So just keep it simple. So we'll put some more bait out and then catch a few more. I'm just about enough at the minute.
That oil slick on the top though is a brilliant marker for you.
It is, yeah. It doesn't matter what range you're at. I've just shot up to 180 on some lakes, and I want to make sure I'm getting my baits in the zone. And it might be that the last few spoms or spods I got oiled up, and when I cast my rigs out, I can see it land straight in it.
Brilliant.
Straight on my money.
Yeah, wonderful, Mark.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, have him. Pick him up, have him. He's yours. Tighten the clutch a little bit. Well.
Busy on there, John?
45 degrees.
You make it look so easy, Mark.
Good bait, mate, good rigs, good rods, and an ugly face.
Who's that, John?
Yeah.
There's one in the net. In the net, boy. There we go, lads. 10 minutes of information off Hutch and 2 fish on the bank straight away. Hopefully, John, you'll go away using this method in your fishing.
There you go. Got a greedy fish, yeah.
Greedy pig. One fish on 2 rods, lads.